Hi, folks. Jeff here. And hey, listen, have you been noticing that you're not getting enough done in a day, or you don't have time to start that new project, that book, or create your course? I have the solution for you, and stay tuned.
Following the order from the commander, Al came over to our ship to pilot a space taxi for which I could photograph a passage of matter.
Hi, folks. Welcome back. And guess what? I have some great news for you today. I've done some time management programs, videos before, and I just have a brand new way to do it. And you know that in my last ones, I talked about a whole bunch of different things that I've been using and I use together. I do use Trello a lot, and I've been noticing that I've been using Goal List on my phone. It's a great program. I love it to death. The issue is it's only for Android, and when I'm teaching clients, I can't just be on Android. I have a lot of clients that are on iPhone. So, and I've been looking for a solution, looking for a solution, looking for a solution. And the other day, one of my coaches kind of had one for me that she's been using, and it's kind of cool. And we're using Google Calendars, so it is universal. And I'm going to share mine. I'm going to create this live for you so you can see how easy it is really to do and how it actually can work for you. So let me see if that'll share. All right, folks. So as you see, I'm in Google Calendars. I can do this on my phone, but it's easier for me to record if I'm doing this on my computer. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to calendars. You see, I have a whole bunch of calendars. I turned them all off for now so you can see this kind of work. And I'm going to create a new calendar. And so what I'm going to call this a schedule. All right, this is my daily schedule. And I'm going to, what we're going to do is we're going to do time chunking. And you might have heard of that word before. And basically it is having a set time to do certain things and kind of putting things all in the same space. Okay. And you do that a lot if you work 9 to 5. So you know that you're going to be working 9 to 5. You have a lunch at a certain time. You might have a break at a certain time. And what ends up happening, though, is that you don't put those kind of boundaries and that kind of schedule in when you work from home because, you get to do whatever you want whenever you want. And what ends up happening is that you don't get enough done and you don't have the time to do the things that you really want to do. And if you're still working at 9 to 5, you find that you don't have time to do the projects that you want to do. So I put that in and we just created that calendar. It's amazing. And we go over here. And as you see, it goes in the daily schedule. I want to change that color because I want it to be something pretty because I'm pretty. And I'm going to pick banana. It's going to contrast really well with the colors that I use for the rest of my calendars. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I always recommend scheduling 24 hours. It's not that you have to work 24 hours, but putting that kind of time and that kind of day plan in will allow you to actually see the spots where you're wasting time and you're not getting the things done so that you could be more effective and find time to actually do the things you want to do, like go to the friggin' lake. All right. So for me, I pretty much go to bed at midnight. I'm pretty consistent about this. And I'm going to go in and put in sleep. Okay. And to put in my full 8 hours, you really should be planning on 8 hours too. This may change. Sometimes I'm up until 1. I switch that over to 9. I really do try to get in a full 8 hours of sleep. It's really important. There's all kinds of studies in, but it will vary depending on you. All right. So that's my first thing I'm doing. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I have a daily schedule that I keep up with. Okay. A morning schedule. And one of the most important things you could do in your day is have a very strong opening and closing routine. It was very important when I worked at a restaurant. It was very important when I worked in an office. And it is very important when I work at home. And my opening and close routine is really important to set up my life now, because it's not about what I'm getting done in the office. So my morning routine goes from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m. Okay. So that's my daily schedule, and that's got to be morning routine. Wrong morning. I don't want to have a morning routine every day. And I can actually set that up to repeat every day. I will probably for most of these, because these steady things I normally do. The next thing I have on mine is I do social media work. All right, so what I'm doing here is just putting in my social media. Let me add that in, and I have that. So this is social media. Okay, and I have an hour of that from 10 until 11. It's I'm calling it two different things in my calendar now. All right, and from 11 a.m. Okay, this is actually work time. Okay, and what that is that's time to do the projects that I know I have to do on a daily basis. So what that could be is like creating this video, and we'll see that when it comes into the work schedule. It might be phone calls I need to be making. It might be phone calls I need to be on. It might be being in a live video for one of the groups. It could be a whole bunch of different things, and that's stuff that varies during the day. But I actually do that from 11 a.m. until 2 solid. Sometimes that's going to change. And that's one of the great things about doing this daily is that you can actually put that in on a daily basis. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do from 2 until 3:30, I have lunch and housework. So I need to schedule in time for me to actually get some of the things done around the house that I need to do. So this is one of the places I put that. Yours will vary. Actually, so it's 3:30. Let me edit that real quick. 3:30. And again, this might change if I have a phone call in this time, a client schedule something because I have things scheduled so that they could schedule up until 7 o'clock. All right. After lunch, what do I do? Oh, I'm back into work. Let me. Then I'm back into client work. So this is time for me to actually do projects for clients, whatever that is. So it's dedicated client time. And that is until 5:30. 3:30 to 5:30. All right. Then I start into dinner and dog. I normally take the dog for a walk after my dinner. So I have a dinner dog break, and that goes until 7:30. From 7:30 till 8. This is my finish. This is my finish up time. So one of my goals is I have to be off screen by 9 o'clock. Actually, by 10 o'clock, but I need to stop really focusing. I need to be off the laptop at least. So from 8 until 9, I'm actually doing. So I am actually training to be a Jedi cleric. So this is a time I need to put in to do some of my homework from 9 until this is nightly routine. Okay. And from 10 till midnight is personal time. So I'm putting that all in. And that is my 24 hours. Now, how that works on a daily basis, right, is going to be, this is my actual work schedule that goes through that. All right, I have, as you see, I have work time in. I have my social media work done. I have some work time in. I had a video I had to create. It's right here. I'm getting ready to go into lunch right now. I have client work after that. My dinner, actually, let me check something because I think I have this a little off. Yep, I have this a little off today. Let me fix this one. That's right. You've da, 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 da. Let's change some of this up. During that time, I need to get that done. And again, my Jedi studies are all in there. I have my nightly journal, tomorrow's day plan, social media, and again, it's personal time after that. So you kind of see some of the stuff that's actually built into my schedule. And I have time, as you see, during my client work, I know what project is going in there. This is, I can add something in there, which is going to be bookkeeping. I've been doing a bookkeeping project. And that is from 5:30. 7:30. Nope, it's 3:30 to 5:30. I can read military time. I really can. I'm like, that doesn't work. I'm not doing that time. But you get the gist of what I'm doing here is just making sure that I have everything scheduled in. So then it shows me where the things are that I need to get done on a daily basis, where I have time to actually get something in. So for my work time, I actually have a little bit of time from 11 to 2. I could probably get some stuff done there, and I have time if I want to stay up later, I could. I could switch all kinds of things around just to make time to do what I need to do. So having time is not an excuse anymore. We could go and put that in. And if you are ready to create your true awesome life and really ready to get free from your 9 to 5 and put a schedule in place to when you could do that, go over to trueawesomelife.com. I have a quiz right at the top that will help you figure out what it is that you need right now where you are. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Check out the new Creative Nomad podcast at creativenomadshow.com. Don't forget to check out my travels on the Path with Jeff and the Prince. Check the link below for my workflow worksheet, and so that you can get rid of your digital cellulite and make your back end sexy too. And remember, you are loved.